Next up, we have a bit of a special lightning talk, because Andrei, Radu, and Georgia, they won the Hackathon at Kubecon, which I think is already worth an applause. So tell us more.
Sure. Does this work? Okay, so hi everyone. Kubecon this year in Paris, a big event, bigger than ever, and it was really amazing for us. I hope most of you enjoyed it. The three of us, myself, Andrei, Radu, and Alex, also participated there, but we went with business. We participated in this hackathon, the first edition of Cloud Native Hacks, a hackathon organized in collaboration with the United Nations. The main goal of this hackathon was to raise awareness of humanitarian problems and that affect all of us globally, and we tried to design solutions in order to mitigate them. Our idea stemmed from a local issue here in Romania, namely illegal deforestation that is happening all over rural areas, and it's really destroying our forests and our habitat. So to mitigate this issue, we came up with Forester, a solution designed to tackle and prevent the illegal deforestations. Firstly, our app employs an interactive world map that shows us different multiple data layers. For example, deforestation that has happened over the past years, or areas that are protected by the law. And secondly, and this is our main feature, it allows us to dynamically select areas that we want to monitor, and the actual results, like when new satellite imagery comes and it detects deforestation, they will be sent over email. Now, if you've noticed, this feature is mostly useful for governments, NGOs, or other entities that may be actively involved in tackling this problem, so that they can actually use these alerts and go and take action on the place. So if you're interested in, we're actively searching for collaborators on this topic, so if you're interested, feel free to reach us. Now, Radu, please show us a quick demo.
Yeah, I'll run you through a quick demo of the app. Okay, so we can see that it's deployed on our company's intranet, because it's still work in progress. After a few seconds of loading, we run into the login page. We're going to use the email that we want to receive notifications about deforestation on. So we can see the maps that my colleague mentioned. The first two layers are the ones we're all used to. The next one is for the deforestation in the past 10 years. This is dynamically loaded, so we can see if we zoom more, there's more detail. This is for informative reasons. Our next layer is the protected areas. So these are areas protected by law, like national parks and stuff. Sadly, those are also affected by deforestation. Our final feature is that to select a free-form area to receive notifications of deforestation. We can run a scan, an initial scan over a wider time frame to see a more informative heat map of our area over a larger period to know the gravity of the situation. After this is done, our AI model will run automatically every time new satellite images will appear, and we can see in this also a legend to understand what we're looking at. So now the technologies that we've used, they're all open source and publicly available data to extract the coordinates for all the layers, and also the AI model, which was pre-trained, is also completely open source. Now I'll let my colleague Tudu talk about the infrastructure.
Yep. Cool, thanks. So I'm here to talk about the boring stuff, or depending on the audience, maybe the interesting stuff. So we'll talk about the architecture, the infrastructure architecture. We decided to use something cloud native, of course. So we use the Kubernetes cluster for our deployment. As you can see, we have an ingress controller here for the traffic, to expose our services. The front end, the back end, and the AI model communicate, and the authentication is done by Kiklo, as my colleague said before. We use the Argo CD for quick CI/CD and stuff like that, and also GitLab CI/CD pipelines to build and push our images to Harbor, and those changes will be auto-synced by Argo by modifying the manifest, and then we deploy. And let me show you a quick demo of how Argo manages all of this stuff. If we go into the repositories, we can see that we added our GitHub repository for our project. We can see the front end is now fully deployed in here. Everything is healthy, everything is in sync with the manifests in the repository, the logs, whatever. Yeah, I suppose some of you guys are familiar with Argo. And as we can see, our app is fully deployed and everything is functional. So yeah, and that's mostly it when it comes to infrastructure, I suppose. Cloud native stuff. Yeah, we're all familiar with that. And yeah, that's I suppose that's about it. Come on, please work. I think I screwed something up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And thank you guys.
Thank you.